6 NBA players you didn't know were related. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Slam Dunk Central. Did you know that Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter are related? What about Stephen Marbury and Sebastian Telfair? Of course, everyone knows about the athletic bloodlines of the Mannings and Williams, the auto racing genes of the Earnhardt and Bush families, and the brotherly love of Jim and John Harbaugh. But does anyone know about NBA players who are related? Here's a list of 6 NBA players you didn't know were related. John, Brent, Drew, and Rick Barry. Fathers and sons. Although you would notice this immediately when presented on paper, a lot of people aren't aware of the players who played back in the 60s and 70s and don't know that current players had fathers or uncles who played in the NBA or the ABA. John, Brent, and Drew have all played for a variety of teams in the NBA. Rick was the 2nd overall pick of the San Francisco Warriors, now known as the Golden State Warriors, back in 1965. Brent is the only one of his siblings who has won a championship, which made him and his dad, Rick, the second father/son duo to both win a championship. Rick has been named one of the 50 best NBA players in history and is in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Damian Wilkins and Dominique Wilkins, nephew and uncle. Damian Wilkins is the son of former NBA veteran Gerald Wilkins and is the nephew of his famous uncle, Dominique Wilkins. Damian played college ball for 2 years at North Carolina State and another 2 years at the University of Georgia. He went updrafted in 2004 but was still able to make the roster with the Seattle Supersonics. He stayed in the NBA until 2013 before he went to China. Since then, he has had stints back with the NBA teams, as well as Venezuelan teams. His uncle Dominique played college basketball at the University of Georgia and was selected 3rd overall in 1982 by the Atlanta Hawks. He had 9 All-Star years, has many dunks which are still shown in highlight packages and shown today, and was named to the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame back in 2006. Jimmy Walker and Jalen Rose. Jimmy Walker was a college All-American, a #1 draft pick, and a 2-time NBA All-Star. He was also the biological father of former NBA player and current analyst Jalen Rose. Although he was partly named after his father, Rose and Walker never actually met. Walker died of lung cancer in 2007. Damon Stoudemire, Salim Stoudemire, and Terrence Jones. Cousins. Damon is 5'10", Salim is 6'1", and Terrence is 6 foot 9 inches tall. But despite the height difference, they are related to each other as cousins. Salim attended the University of Arizona when he graduated. He ranked 2nd in team history in 3-point FG% behind Steve Kerr and was named a 2nd team All-American. He was drafted 31st overall in 2005 to the Atlanta Hawks and played in the NBA until 2008. Damon also attended the University of Arizona, where he was named a 1st team All-American. He was drafted 7th overall by the Toronto Raptors in 1995. He was the first player that was ever drafted in Toronto and was the league's Rookie of the Year for the 1995 to 1996 season. He played until 2008 and is coaching the Pacific Tigers men's basketball program. Terrence Jones played college basketball at Kentucky for 2 years before being drafted 18th overall by the Houston Rockets. This past offseason, Jones signed a new contract with the New Orleans Pelicans, where he will hope to pair up with Anthony Davis. Chauncey Billups and Rodney Billups, brothers. Chauncey Billups comes in at 6'3", and his brother Rodney is a little shorter at 5'10". You might have not known that Chauncey had a brother who was with an NBA team, as Rodney had a long road to the NBA. He played for Los Angeles Valley College in California for a year before transferring to the University of Denver. He went undrafted in the 2005 draft, but caught on with Detroit in their summer league before going over to play in the Latvian league in Europe. He currently just signed on to coach the University of Denver in their men's basketball program. Chauncey was named Mr. Basketball of Colorado 3 years in a row. He played college ball at the University of Colorado for 2 years and then was drafted by Boston Celtics in 1997 as the 3rd overall pick. He played until 2014, where he retired as a member of the Detroit Pistons. Danny and Gerald Green, cousins. Only 1 year apart in age and with only 1 inch separating them in height, Danny and Gerald both currently play in the NBA, though many don't really know they're cousins, as Green is a very common family name in the United States. Danny is 6'6" and played high school ball in New York. He went to the University of North Carolina for college and played there for all 4 years. In 2009, Cleveland selected Danny 46th overall and he stayed there for 1 year. He signed with the Spurs in 2010 and still plays for them as a solid role player. Gerald played high school ball in Houston, where he was named an All-American in 2005, considered the #1 prospect out of high school. He skipped college and went directly into the NBA, where he went 18th overall to the Boston Celtics. He has played for 8 different NBA franchises and played some basketball in Russia for a couple of years. For 2016, he has re-signed with the Celtics. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos out on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.